Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail, sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com, Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep!
Hit me up at the sound of Homo Wizard.
Oh. You're setting me up, bro. I'm not even, you know.
Yeah, you gotta commit to it, commit to the bit, I believe in you.
No. Well. Did me dirty on that last cast, bro. You did me dirty on that one.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I rewatched that fucking, like, that second game opening.
Oh, man.
About 15 fucking consecutive times.
Bro.
Because it was so dumb and
yeah.
so funny. And I don't know why anyone else would find it funny, but I found it fucking hilarious. I was dying rewatching that shit. Holy fuck, it was good.
Yeah.
Up at the top right, we got,
Malax.
I mean,
Lex. Let's go Lex.
Like, is it Malix, or is it, so I don't know where the language is coming from. I'm gonna go with just Alex is probably fine for today. And then
right.
Terratron, a LAGTV staple.
Yes, and look what he's
years.
doing. Look what he's doing.
And he is wasting no time turning up the fucking spice in this game, Mr. Black.
He's got all the spices going right now. And we're talking like full-blown cookout spices. We've got it all. Every single type of spice. And he's about to add in some hot sauce on top of that. 3 proxied barracks, just going straight Marines. No gas, no Reapers, straight Marines. And maybe he'll even try and put down some bunkers. This is going to be very difficult to hold for Alex. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be very, very tough. The bunker is going down. He shouldn't be able to finish it, though. He only has, what, the 1 SCV, unless he brings this one over as well. Oh, there we go. But this one is going to be able to pick it off here from behind. Maybe. Oh, look at this. He's putting it right in the base now. Oh, you're just going to let it happen? There you go. There you go.
All right, okay.
You know,
so he's not completely brain dead. That's good. That's going to make the game a little interesting. But there's a lot going on here. This Protoss is going to have his attention split. He just attacked his own gateway there for a second. I mean, this man is in shambles.
Oh, yeah, he's rattled. This is a lot of Marines. He's trying to put down another barracks. I like what he's doing there with the barracks. It creates a wall which doesn't allow the Zealots to walk into the Marines, and the Marines are now basically using this like a reverse wall that you would normally see on the Terran side. I like this shit.
Oh my god, it's working too. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, normally you want to get into the base, but as a Terran to some degree, at least early against Protoss until Steve is out, which he now is, you want the wall to be there. You need to use it. You don't want the Zealots to be up in your face like they can be otherwise. And so he's going to work on that pylon now.
Yeah.
That other Bob is almost
game.
dead already. Steve is on it. This is basically the show. Is Terratron just coming in here and like Minuteman specialing? Oh, he did get cleaned up there.
He did, but I mean, he's got 5 probes.
So much damage.
He got 5.
I mean, yeah, he just decimated.
Yeah, I mean, 5 probes to 11 SCVs over here. Still no gas, so he is committing, and he's doing it smart now. Now he's starting to build up a sizable amount to go and do one more push. Because if he starts to streamline units in there, he can actually start losing, because this one shield battery will heal quite a bit. So if I was him, I would be doing what he's doing. I'd be waiting for about 12 to 15 Marines, and then I would just be going up there and trying to make it happen. Now, if I'm Alex on the other side, I am not getting any more Stalkers. I'm getting one sentry out before anything else. I'm using my energy to give it more energy, and I'm going to try and cut off the units in half to try and somehow get back into this game. And he just did it. See?
Yep.
With a sentry?
Unfortunately,
it's different.
Yep. This would have been a totally different engagement here. He does have the battery, but he is not going to be able well, not he, but Terratron's not going to be able to clean up anything here because of that battery. But still, getting in, disrupting, probes are off the line.
Yeah.
He's not getting his resources, which were already scant.
Yeah.
He has to leave and do something now. Like, he can't wait around any longer. He has to go and do something. And I don't even know if you do anything with this. I think you had a sentry at home, and then just...
Exactly.
go and do work.
Yes, you have to go and do work right now. He doesn't know that there's 3 proxy racks. So he at this point, he thinks, okay, maybe there's 2 because there's quite a bit of Marines that are coming up. But 3, I really wouldn't be assuming that. So he's doing the right thing. Alex is now going down to counter, and he can pick off Marines on the way back. And if he doesn't have a bunker already set up, he can find himself in a pretty damn good position. He's going to pick off 1 Marine here. He's going to go back inside this bunker. And if I was Alex right now, I'd be backing off. I would be probing up pretty heavily, and I'd be checking all over the map. Because what I'd be thinking, okay, if he's going to proxy these racks, next, it's going to be a Banshee, or it's going to be Widow Mines, or it's going to be some other type of cheesy shit that you're going to want to look for. So just sitting outside the base here with these 3 stalkers ain't really doing nothing for you. I'd be checking the perimeters of everything. And unfortunately for him, there is some shit going down. Concussive is being researched. Marauders are about to come out. They're going to rip apart those stalkers. And he still is probing up, but he's still really low on probes. I mean, we take a look here. 16 SCVs and a mule to 13 probes. And, well, it's not still looking good here for Alex. I'm just going to keep it a buck.
No. You know what? Now I'm a noob. You can tell me how wrong I am here, but if I'm Alex, I'm putting like 1 or 2 batteries behind or in and around my mineral line, and maybe 1 cannon for the reasons you were just mentioning. At any point, random Banshee, some other shit gonna show up at some point. He's got nothing. He's got 1 battery for his whole base.
Yeah.
That is nowhere near anything else to be particularly useful.
Yeah. Well, I'll answer that. I mean, in a perfect world, you would like to, but the fact that he lost so many probes, he can't just put down a forge and then add, you know, cannon and add more shield batteries. The only thing that he can really do is to go for that next tech, get a robo down, get out that observer, keep your stalkers relatively close, keep probing up. At this point, getting more defense is only going to allow Terratron to macro harder, and it's going to put you further and further behind. Unfortunately, it's not about trying to get back into the game by negating any type of harass. It's about just trying to get lucky, trying to get off a pick, and then somehow coming back. There's just no way he can macro out of being down to 5 probes. But you know, your thought process is right if all of that first shit didn't happen. And unfortunately, it did. And if he were to do that, that's just going to slow down his next nexus, more units, so on and so forth. At this point, the best defense is more offense, and that offense still needs to be relatively defensive. So here we go. There's a lot of Marauders in here, and the bulk of his army is Stalkers, and that 1 medevac is out. This game over. This is actually game over now.
Yeah, no, oh, look at this. Oh, really? Not worried about risking it for a biscuit to speed them up just to see if they can get another pick off, but he's not even going to need that. The Marauders are in the base now. There is not much that can be done here. He was just trying to get into some speed lot, if I had to guess, as to what is upgrading there, because we're on the units thing up in the top left. And it's just not going to be enough. There is so much going on here to contend with, and again, like you were saying, getting all the way down to 5 probes is a lot to ask of anyone to be able to come back from. And Terratron knows this, and Terratron knows that he was likely going to be up against a majority Stalker army, so pure Marauder on this next follow-up, and our boy Terratron never ceasing to bring something a little new and a little fresh and exciting. I think the best part about this game was definitely watching him in the beginning using a wall he's building himself in the opponent's
that was
ramp.
cool. I like that. That was
because
cute.
At that point, the Zealots, really, you don't want them in your face. You need every Marine that you can to really make that work with how many barracks he had in production. And he made it work, and still shockingly, I mean, that SCV had 2 HP in a dream, and it just lived for a fucking eternity.
Yeah.
And it was enough to allow Terratron to do so much damage, and with that follow-up, thin the probe count out, and Alex was just not able to come back. Well, props to Alex for even getting as far in as he did, because that was a lot of damage done, and he still managed to do quite a bit of work. But yeah, GG, well done.
Yeah, GG, well played. Remember, guys, send in your replays to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Yeah, big thanks to everybody that's playing our sponsored game, Puzzles and Survival. Great way to support us and what we do. And, you know, shout outs to my man Terratron, a staple over here on the channel over the years, and he does it again. And we will see you all on the next one. Peace out.